Welcome in, guys. I know I had to discontinue the last stream here. See if we can improve our streaming situation here on this Saturday night here on the Las Vegas Strip. We're actually between the Strip and Fremont Street right now, but I'm gonna wait for folks to file in. Again, we do all things Vegas here on the VegasDon channel. Apologies for that loudness. So please like and subscribe. Very grateful to you guys for being here. Sitting here in front of a Jack in the Box. It's a fast food burger joint here in the Western US. I've had it once, and that's all I can say. I've had it one time. Not showing any issues with transmission. Hopefully more folks will join here in just a moment. We're on Main Street right here. Just off of Main Street. And hoping more folks join in. Hoping more folks come on in. I had a call there, but I couldn't answer it. So apologies for that, you guys. I see 4 of you here. Thank you for coming back in. They really need to work out this streaming thing, especially in this town. And we saw that when we were driving the North Las Vegas area there, when I tried to live stream that. Thank you, Christopher. Welcome. Thanks for being here. See the Strat there, stretching 1,139 feet above us. There on Las Vegas Boulevard. And looks like more folks may be joining, so that's good. Welcome back. Hey, Poe, sorry about that. Yeah, I restarted the stream, my bad. I wanted to try and get off that whatever tower I was sharing with all those people at that concert. So 15 of you guys, thank you guys so much for coming back. We're gonna go ahead and proceed here in Midtown, which is pretty much the area that they're trying to build this as in here. But this is the Arts District. Thank you, Poe. And so I was mentioning. Oh, that was you. Okay, cool. Thank you, Tobin. Yeah, I restarted. I pulled into the Jack in the Box over here and I just restarted. I said, no, this isn't working. So I restarted. Thank you, Tobin. And so a lot of these things that you'd be able to see during the day, of course, when it's daylight, are not visible right now. I'm going to make a left. Oh, no, I can't because they've got, okay, well, there's the Hangover 3 mural over here, but they've got a bunch of
the lyrics
stuff.
And it
Whoops. They've got a bunch of stuff for sale in there, which is interesting. So we're continuing here on Main Street. So I was mentioning there's Holstein's over there on the left. Very, very cool place. I was mentioning the other night there was a live streamer named Damien who's down here. He's on Fremont Street a lot. And, oh yeah, we've got another protest over here on the left, here at Main Street and Charleston, it looks like. Some more protesters. So this alleyway, he was walking down this alleyway when he was approached by a vehicle. Someone jumped out of that vehicle. This was on Tuesday or Wednesday night. And demanded that he hand over his lap bag. And he did. They didn't take his phone, which probably because, you know, witnesses and stuff like that. because he was live streaming at the time, but that was right in here. Right in this alleyway here, 1/2 block south of Charleston. And you was in his frame when it happened. Hey Lupe, we're here on actually no, we're on Casino Center Boulevard at the light here at Charleston. So I know it was on the other stream, but someone asked, is Vegas safe? You know, I guess it just depends. It just really depends. This area, I would not walk through at night. For me personally, I would not be walking in here at night. Healing Garden, it says right here in front of us. This is one way, and we will go over here and go. Wow, this is funky. And go this way. Wow, they're really playing games with these roads down here, guys. This is so they made the bus lane here. They took one of the inside lanes and took it away from this roadway and dedicated it to the buses. So the buses run in the middle there, like kind of like a streetcar would. And this is Hoover here. We'll make a right onto Hoover. And again, welcome in. We do all things Vegas here on the VegasDon channel. Please smash that like and subscribe, you guys. Very grateful to all of you guys. Hey, Mark, yes, so I was just mentioning, we got some Metro units over here. I was just mentioning just a moment ago that Damien, one of the live streamers, I think these guys are sitting here waiting for something to happen, but they're not right there visible to the folks that are protesting. That's my guess. One of the live streamers here in Vegas, his name is Damian, D-E-M-I-A-N, under the handle Tom.Sawyer, number 80 here on YouTube. He was live streaming on, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday night, and he was in an alleyway over here at 12:40 in the morning, and he was live streaming, and a car passed him in the alley and stopped, and you could see someone running up behind him and demanded his lap bag. So he handed it over. So it can happen really anywhere, of course, but just scary to see that, especially someone that you've met. You know, I don't really know him that well, but I've met him a few times. Seems like a nice guy. Definitely don't want to see that happen to people. But he posted that video on here on YouTube, so you can definitely check it out if you want. So I guess I should say viewer discretion advised. And then up here on the right, we have the world famous now gold and silver pawn shop, as made popular and famous by History Channel's Pawn Stars. Ford Falcon right here, look at that. There you go. That's cool. Falcon Futura convertible. That's pretty cool. So here is Pawn Stars right here with its trademark now gold and silver pawn shop sign. And then over here on the left you have Pawn Plaza, which is Rick Harrison's brainchild. 2015 he opened this up, and it's like container shipping containers that are pretty much repainted and repurposed to allow for shopping and dining and things of that nature. And here, right over here on the end, you have Rick's Bar, and you have Rick's Barbecue. The barbecue's on the first floor and the bar's on the second floor. He does come in once in a while on a Friday night, and he'll tend a bar in here. So I need to get in here and capture that when he does that. Yeah, Anthony, I hear he's here once in a while, but it's so hit or miss. It is really hit or miss. I think it was a Lincoln, yeah. Tobin, did you watch that show? I think it was like the one with the, I can't say that word either. The doors that close inward. Those doors that begin with the S word. That's what everyone called them. I think it was like a 69 Lincoln, I want to say. Christopher Brooks, are you thirsty tonight, buddy? Make sure you have a Pepsi. The Office, it's called over there on the other side. The Office. Had an Imperial, my bad. A Chrysler Imperial. But there is the front of the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop here. 100 of you guys, thank you here. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe, you guys. We do all things Vegas here on the VegasDon channel. Not just a glitz and glam of the Las Vegas Strip and Fremont Street. I know, yes, I remember that, Anthony, yeah. That was wild. So we come up here to Bonneville. So the protesters were here on this street right in front of the building, the federal building right there on the right, earlier. I thought it started at 11, but you never know. Obi-Wan, welcome. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here, brother. Appreciate you, man. And also, please check out Brother Mike's channel, VidsFromMike here on YouTube, as well as Tobin's channel, Tobin, aka Don't Stop Believin', who may have a live stream tomorrow evening around 4:30-ish Pacific, up there in the Pacific Northwest. Beautiful scenery up there. And if you live here in the desert, it's nice to see green once in a while. It's the No Kings protest, and I don't get into politics or anything like that on this channel, but that's what it's called, and so I'm just going to refer to it by the name that they're calling it. But yeah, I guess it was right in here earlier. So now they're down on Charleston and Casino Center. We'll see if any of them file into Fremont Street. Thank you, Tobin. And also my beautiful wife's channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter. Common spelling on both of those here on YouTube. She does astrology and spirituality videos. Very, very cool stuff. This is Bridger Avenue as we get closer, inch closer here to Fremont Street in front of us. Carson Avenue, which is under a perpetual state of construction. But yeah, 6:24 p.m. here Pacific right now. And you see darkness pretty much fallen. Summer is long gone. The summer of 25. And again, that's in what, 2 weeks? I think I said, yeah, 2 weeks is the time change. It's like sneaking up on us. But there it is, the Fremont Street Experience. This is the east end of the Fremont Street Experience. Right there. And Heart Attack Grill. And it was a very active scene out here on the East District, which we'll go down here in just a moment, last night. Very, very active. Ms. Tunes was capturing a lot of that footage here on YouTube. MZTOON, I think it's Z, as in zebra. Following a wedding chapel limo. This is Stewart Avenue here, named for the First Lady of Las Vegas, Helen Stewart, who is a huge, huge landowner. Oklahoma, thank you so much for being here. Welcome, Winnie. Very cool. Is that purple lit building there on the right? That's the Mob Museum. That used to be the federal courthouse here in downtown Las Vegas. It also used to be the U.S. courthouse. The U.S. Post Office. My bad. The U.S. Post Office and federal courthouse. Yeah, it was a very active night out here last night. Fremont was packed. I mean, they say Vegas is empty, but I don't know. Fremont looked packed last night, and I know they did that 5-day sale there at the last week of September, to try and, you know, bring back some of the business to Vegas, although they don't want the value customer, right? They've already said that. We don't want the value customer. Which means if you're poor, don't come to Vegas, right? They don't want us here. But a lot of those had blackout dates. Those specials that they had, and a lot of them were pretty much during the week. A lot of the weekends were blacked out. And this is a busy time of year for Vegas traditionally, especially with all 4 major sports leagues in action starting, well, Tuesday night when the NBA picks up. Christopher, are you excited to be here on Fremont Street tonight? Main Street Station right there in front of us, owned by Boyd Gaming, not Station Casinos. And they have parts of the original Berlin Wall in there. And then Main Street Station Hotel. That is also said to be the only buffet. They have the only remaining buffet here. Excellent, Christopher. That's good to hear. I love the enthusiasm. The only buffet left in downtown Las Vegas. Just make sure you don't get thirsty, Christopher. Keep that Pepsi handy. We don't want anyone dehydrated here. But this is kind of reminiscent of old Vegas, right? With all the blinking lights and twinkling lights and blah, blah, blah. Right here in front of us. 111 of you guys here. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe, you guys. We do all things Vegas here on the VegasDon channel. Casino, entertainment, dining. It says on the side of Main Street there. And this over here on the left is California. It's not California Hotel Casino. It's not the most welcoming looking place. I'll say that. And in fact, it looks a lot like the casinos we see on our regular drives around town. There's no windows, just a lot of concrete, some ads, of course, to break up the monotony of the outside facade there. Ogden Avenue right here we're going past. And then Circa, even though it opened up in 2020, it still has a lot of the twinkling lights. So they're definitely going, in my opinion, they're going for the folks that miss old Vegas, the vintage Vegas. Very cool. Thank you, Christopher. I hope you guys enjoy the show. There is the west end of the Fremont Street experience, where the West End girls hang out. Just kidding. I never get to say the words West End very often, so. We're going to make this left here onto Carson Avenue. Named for Kit Carson, I believe. I think that was Vids from Mike, VidsFromMike. He told me that, and I think Tobin told me that too at one time. So shout out to those two. Yeah, Christopher, do you live here in Vegas? Because I thought you said you come down to Fremont a lot. We're gonna make this right here. The taxis are out here arguing with somebody. And this is the Golden Nuggets parking garage right here in front of us. There could be Obi-Wan. You never know. Yes. There could be. And then right up here on the right is this, in my opinion, ignominious sign in front of the Golden Nuggets parking garage, highlighting how much parking is over here this evening. On this Saturday night, it's actually this much on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. $50. $50 US to park here at Golden Nugget. It is said to be free for hotel guests. Otherwise, it's $50. I mean, I get location, 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 but that is really, really pushing it. I think this guy on the corner up here, oh, I don't think it's in the frame. I think he just spat on someone's car or expectorated on someone's car. You'll see him here as we make the turn. Yeah, Winnie, I know. They wouldn't recognize it. Especially like, you know, Venetian and Palazzo. Or City Center with Cosmopolitan, Aria, Vidara, and all that. Someone was not sober when they lined these cones up. But again, welcome in. We do all things Vegas here on the VegasDon channel. We're coming up to the Fremont Street Experience. You can see the canopy overhead here. Yeah, $50. I'm surprised they haven't increased it at this point. $50 to park at Golden Nugget. Whole bunch of, wow, there's a whole bunch of police cars down here. So they are prepared for whatever could happen. And there's a, is that a metro unit? Yep, that's a metro unit right there. And these are the crowds that are not here. This is just a visual illusion that you see here in front of you. Vegas is completely empty. So Christopher, I'll probably live stream starting at around 8, maybe a little bit earlier than that. So definitely less than 90 minutes away once we complete the drive here. But this is what I call the big corner right here. 4 casinos converging right here at this intersection, and the incredible LED canopy overhead putting on its dazzling display of colors and designs. Let's get over here. Yep, no validation at Binion's over here. They have the sign up for it because of the Julian Marley and family coming in here for the free concert this evening. Macabre, welcome. Oh, I didn't know that. I hadn't seen that part. I didn't know that part. But yes, please no politics here, Macabre. I appreciate you being here. You're always here. I really love having you here. But I didn't know they were participating. Not that that's good or bad. I'm not saying anything either way, because we don't do politics on this channel. And so this is Las Vegas Boulevard again. We'll make a right here. And this 7-Eleven that's up here on the corner of Stewart and Las Vegas Boulevard, it looked closed last time I drove by it. It's just bleak and dreary. Especially when we go down here Fremont Street East. I mean, in my opinion. So we've got some city marshal. Oh my! So there's a whole bunch of marshals units over there, and they're all right there as well, just waiting. Wow. Oh, thanks, Tobin. And the street taco truck over here. Downtown Container Park. See, the giant fire-breathing mantis. Open daily. Being advertised there by Inspire Nightclub. So they got those LEDs up. It's really bright, but that's it right there. But you can't really see it. Probably for something to go down, something to happen. That's my guess. And last night it was really very busy. There was a lot of police activity down here last night too. Not related to anything other than just a lot of people down here. That man on a horse right there, that sign in the median, that was located there, out in front of the Hacienda Hotel and Casino. It's me, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Evil Pie right there. I had the pleasure of meeting It's Me in person. Very, very awesome individual. Let's get around you. And then the El Cortez over here on the left opened up in November 1941. And there is Container Park right there on the right. There's the Mantis. It's got the fire going, but it's not doing the show right now. On the right. And again, please like and subscribe, you guys. Love having you here. Very, very grateful to all of you. Please check out Brother Tobin. Tobin, aka Don't Stop Believin'. Does some awesome work up there in the Pacific Northwest. As well as Vids from Mike, VidsFromMike. Sensational sunrise and sunset drone videos. Yeah, Andrew, they've done it. They really put some money into it. And you know, also Durango Station, out in the southwest part of town, one of the station casinos, which they essentially traded Fiesta Station and Texas Station for, right? Because after COVID, they closed those two down, demolished them, and then they built Durango Station. They're also building a station casino down by Inspirada and up in Aliante. So Durango Station has only been open 2-3 years, something like that. And they're already expanding. So these casinos, they're making money. They're not hurting. And in fact, we see that reflected in the numbers, right? So when they report the gaming win here in Vegas, there may be fewer people, like 10% year over year. I mean, for the year, it says. As we cruise Fremont East. But the win is increasing, the gaming win. So that means the people that are coming here have more money, and they're spending more money. So you're looking at those high rollers. That's why the casinos don't care. They don't care about you and me. They care about those high rollers that keep coming in and throwing. As long as they keep throwing money at those casinos, they could care less whether we go and stay at their hotels. It'll still be $500 a night. Which is just, I mean, supply and demand, capitalism and all that, but there certainly seems to be a demand among those value customers, as they're called, by the casino CEOs and executives. And there certainly seems to be supply in terms of empty hotel rooms, especially during the week. But the hotels don't care. They want the big high rollers coming in, which is, I guess, you know, it's their business to run into the ground. I mean, yeah, Durango. It's out there off of Durango and the 215 in Southwest Las Vegas. I don't, JFK, but thank you for asking. Last time I gambled was last November, 11 months ago, and that was only to try and win the Silver Strike coins for my sons. I only won one of them, though. I still haven't gone on eBay to buy another one. I was just going to go on eBay. Okay, Michael, that's awesome. Thank you. This is Bruce Street right here. I get a lot of comments from folks who tell me to go down to Bruce Street in Charleston, which is right over here off to our right. Bruce and Charleston. There's a lot of activity that way. But this being nighttime, you're not going to see a whole ton. I mean, on the camera. Because it's not very well lit either. I often think, too, that these lights are like spaced too far apart. I don't know what the standard, I don't know if every state has a standard distance for street lights from one another. But it seems like they're too far apart. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Happy birthday, Gabe. Thank you for being here and watching, and thank you for being a sub. We appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. This Forerunner in here is up here in front of us. Whoa, my goodness. I don't know if you guys can hear. Oh no, it's this truck. The closer he got, okay. This big F-250 over here. Wow, that is loud. 123 of you, thank you guys so much for being here. Yeah, Nathan, I think it's 28. I think it's supposed to open up in 28 sometime. But that'll be really, really cool once they get that built and opened up. It'll just be a terrific optical display along the, especially the mid and north end of the Las Vegas Strip. Baby Love, welcome. Thank you for being here. There is the Blue Angel statue right there. This sign, 1957, I believe. Created for the original Blue Angel Motel. And she usually rotates side to side. I don't see her rotating right now. So she might be taking her union break right now, right? Her union prescribed break. This is the AM PM here at the corner of Eastern and Charleston. And you know what? Let me see something here. Ooh, zigzag my way through this. Okay, I can't get out there. Thought I could get over there. Whoops. And I'm gonna miss the light if I do that. Oh well, okay. But again, we're so grateful for you guys. Thank you so much. This channel is nothing without you guys, and that's a fact. I wouldn't be here. Lady majority owner. I'm sorry, refresh my memory. I don't know what you're referencing, Nathan. I'm sorry. AutoZone over here. And then they're still supposed to be working on this. Well, the Raising Cane's is actually lit. It's not open yet. But the Starbucks, they're still working on that over here on this corner here at Fremont and Eastern. Eastern is a major north-south artery here throughout all of Las Vegas. It'll take you all the way from just north of Craig Road all the way down into those. Oh, okay, gotcha, Nathan. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't look empty to me. Does not look vacated at all. But again, you know, and I mentioned this last week during last week's live drive. There are a lot of people out there who come to this town, you know, and everyone wants to have a good time, naturally, and they want to, you know, they want to win some money. Now, that doesn't happen. I mean, let's look at the percentages. That usually does not happen, right? So I think it turns people very negative about Vegas, which I get. I mean, you know, giving someone your money in exchange for nothing, no one wants to do that. But that's what, you know, Vegas is predicated upon. So I think some people just get really bitter about Vegas, and that's why they almost seem to take joy and glee in the fact that, or you know, in the fact that we're down 10% year over year. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what it seems like to me. Hard Rock is definitely going to be, yeah. And that's the other thing, too. Yeah, okay, so think about this, too, guys. Tropicana is gone. The Mirage is gone for all intents and purposes. They're not going to call it the Mirage. So there are 2 hotels they've taken offline within the last year and a half. All those rooms in both of those hotels. And Vegas is still down 10% year over year. But they're making more money at the casinos because the people that are coming in are spending a lot more than regular folks. So it's very revealing that I guess the casinos thought that they could charge whatever they wanted, since, you know, they were they want those whales, and plus they figured inventory's down, right? They lost two hotels. $26%. Wow, I hadn't seen that. Yeah, Poe, I saw that too. Yeah. The Aladdin, no. The Aladdin is now Planet Hollywood, right? I believe it became Planet Hollywood. So we continue westbound here on Fremont Street. This is the Fremont East District here in downtown Las Vegas. We're approaching the Fremont Street Experience. We're here in the numbered streets. So we come up here to 13th Street. And then the next block is going to be Maryland Parkway, which is another major north-south artery here in east side of Las Vegas. No problem, Mark. Aladdin as well. The building remains, but yeah, it's named now. With it being dark, there's really no point in trying to show you guys the mannequins here at the Ambassador Motel sign. Oh, right on. It's me. Thank you so much for jumping in. I appreciate you doing that for us. Thank you so much. Have a blast. All right, guys, I'm going to find a parking spot. And again, I'll be live in about an hour or less. So please hit the notification bell. Whoops. Please hit that notification bell so that you're aware of when we go live, as well as whenever we post new videos. We do all things Vegas here on the VegasDon channel, so please like and subscribe. And as always, remember here on the VegasDon channel, it is the journey where what happens in Vegas and in America stay right here on the VegasDon channel on YouTube. Thank you guys so very, very much. We will see you very, very soon.